Okay, I missed yesterday's upload. I'm sorry. I forgot about it. I got caught up in the excitement of yesterday and just any thought I had about my little YouTube channel. So I went to work yesterday and it was extremely short-staffed. It was terrible. We had a 20-pound tender order due and then 2 trays before 2 o'clock. And we had nobody to run production, bulk case, or the meat counter, which is basically like half the store, by the way. So I come in, there's 2 cooks, 1 hot bar person, 1 sushi person, and me and Terry, who's on chickens. So I was like, this is all the deli has today. And I get my teas done, I get the salad bar set up, and I'm starting to fill it back up when the customers start coming, so I can't physically work on my salad bar anymore. You know, I'm slicing meat for them or doing a hot bar or whatever. And Lisa's like, man, I'm gonna kill myself. She didn't say that, but she was getting really frustrated because there was just not enough people to help us do everything we need to be done. I farted, by the way. And I was like, I looked at the clock, it was about 10 o'clock, and I was like, I could see if my sister's awake, maybe she could come in and at least cover the salad bar, so it would free me up to maybe, I don't know, slice meat or do something. And she was like, yes, would you please call her? It was like, anything for you, baby. You're one of my closest allies here. So I finished slicing my order, and I called Fia, and she was able to come in and work a couple hours before she had to leave and go to school. And let me tell you, not having to worry about that salad bar free me up to do. Play butcher, which is not quite what we actually do in the deli. And I got to put away all the pallets. Lisa, on Mondays we get our cold orders, like on our trucks and stuff. And she was like, Ivy, if you put away the stuff in that buggy, I will buy your lunch. And I was like, I would have done it for free, my love. So I put away the loads of the shipments we got, and I fucking made trays. I fucking dropped almost 20-pound tenders. Yeah, because Kristen went to lunch before our order was due, and I was like, so I had to go get the tenders and, you know, this is terrible. And then about 2 o'clock rolls around, and normally I get my lunch at 2 o'clock, or that's when I like to take it. And none of our second shift employees have showed up besides Annette, which, by the way, love her. So I'm like, there's gonna be 1 second shift employee for real. And then about 15 minutes later, Logan shows up, and I'm like, oh, there's gonna be 2 second shift employees. Okay. And then Lisa's still there at this point, bless her heart. She's probably been there since 6 yesterday morning. And she's waiting on Kaylin. So I scram lunch and come back, and it's just me, Logan, Kaylin, and Annette. And it's terrible because there's just not enough people to do anything. Like, while me and Logan ran trash, it was just Annette in the kitchen. I was like, are you serious? What happens if somebody needs meat sliced and there's somebody at the hot bar? She's gonna have to throw a pan at somebody and knock them out so that they don't remember having to wait too long. If we don't get people to work in the deli, I will scream and cry and throw up in my pants. So, yes, I'm sipping on this flat monster from yesterday. Anyway, I worked my crummy shift. Did the best I could. But as I looked at my salad bar on the way out, to clock out 40 minutes late, I felt the suicidal urge go because it was so terrible. It looked so bad. There was food all over the counter. And then my pans were empty. Almost every single one of them was just picked clean. The spoons were in such disarray. I was like, who's got their fingers on my glass? It's awful. It's terrible. Anyway, I worked my crummy shift. I come home 40 minutes late. I reiterate. Put the sheets on my bed. Finished straightening up. I swept the bathroom and whatnot. And because my little wife was coming over. Oh my god, yes, they came over yesterday. It stayed till like 4 in the morning. Just about. It was probably the most fun I've ever had in my whole life. It was wonderful, it was beautiful, it was perfect. They came over and they picked me up and they were like, dude, do you want something to eat? And I was like, yeah, but it's gotta be something I want. Because I know yesterday when I had my one meal, it was a bowl of cereal. So that's what I was running off of all day today. And me and Annette in the kitchen were talking earlier about, what would be really good today? A salad from Zaxby's. I was like, girl, you are so right. So I was like, baby, can we go to Zaxby's? Can we get a fucking house salad? And they were like, yes, ma'am. It was them driving their car into the curb at Ingles. Because we had to go to Ingles first and get the only salad dressing that matters. It's the only one I will eat. The only one that is tolerable. We had to get that, but I bought some candy corn because I can have about 3 pieces a day. It's so good. I love candy corn. And I bought Reese's just because I'm on my period. And if I eat those, then legally they do not count. I think I had like 3 or 4 yesterday, which was a lot. Probably more closer to like 5 maybe. But that's a lot. So guys, do you want one? Anyway. We got our food, we came back, we stole the TV from the living room. And we hooked it up in here, and we watched South Park until the cows came home. It was great, actually. I really am just like, at some parts of the show, because, sorry, my stomach's going, because the first thing I've had today was a monster. Anyway, during the super silly parts of the show, I'm just like, oh, that's so cute. And then during the super serious parts, I'm like, and it's my favorite way to feel during a TV show. So they're like, baby, I'll leave my DVD player, but I'm going to take my South Park DVDs. And I'm like, okay. And that means I'll just have to pirate them off the internet. But it's not as fun to watch it by myself as it is with my wife. Anyway, we watched South Park for a gazillion years. We're doing each other's company, which is something that favorite activity in the world. Hanging out with my wife. What else do we do? I'm trying to remember. Besides, my wife is a beautiful artist and be drawing. First of all, at the speed of light, they're so quick and still manage to get the most beautiful outcome I've ever seen in the entire world. Go to little detail. Sorry, I'm gonna cry again. My wife's so talented. Anyway, we drew forever, and they've got the coolest freaking markers in the world. I was like, these colors right here, they're so beautiful. I wish I had time to like a proper like 2 hours to really draw a good pencil sketch. That way I could just went the markers. But that's okay. I'm sure they'll come over another day, and I'm sure that I'll be a spaz and have a sketch. Anyway, we drew for light years. I freaking yawned my pants off. Trying to remember what's happened. We tried to watch Saw, but that's when I was like, especially during some points they were like, let me just caress your body, and I was like, because I was so comfy. I felt so comfortable. I was like, no, my wife was like, dude, I can watch this with my eyes closed. Let me set an alarm for 3 hours and we can just take a nap. And I was like, let me take you to the chapel right now. We're going to get married for real right now. Dude, that nap together did not want it to end. I was like, I only had to wake up and they had to leave. Sorry, I just remember they left. A little before 4 in the morning when they were like, okay, I've got the rest of my life to live. And I'm like, stay. Anyway, my sweet pea got him bundled up, sent him off safe and sound, and I saw a preview of their text that said they got home safe, but I don't know why my brain was like, record this video before you do anything else today. I haven't even hit the gravity bump, which is normally the first thing I do on my days off. I just got up and was like, hey, stupid, you missed your upload. You missed a chance to make another upload with your wife. Fucking retard. Anyway. This, all I can remember about stuff happening yesterday at work was everything. And my wife is everything. In the best way. So, I'm gonna hit stop, live this day, and then see you later to give you an update.